welcome to this Friday, February the 16th edition of the Ringside Report. I'm Ryan Young, joined on the phone, as always, by the King of Controversy, Anthony Smoody. Smoody, we're back. It's Friday. Valentine's Day's over. We're we're 29 days away from St. Patrick's Day.
Welcome.
I know, 31.
And good afternoon, everybody.
You know, you can get in a lot of trouble imitating Mr. Christopher Russo.
Well, everybody else does it.
True, they mock him though.
Yeah, they mock him.
He's a sausage.
He is, but he's a good sausage.
Before we get going, we have a lot of stuff to do today. We just want to send our thoughts and prayers out to all of them affected by the terrible high school shooting in Florida today. Or, excuse me, on Wednesday. 17 people killed. The killer has been apprehended. I just want to let everyone know this is going to turn into, once again, a gun. You shouldn't have guns. Listen, I said it on Twitter. You don't blame the car when someone gets a DUI, you blame the person. Do the same thing with a gun. They're nutcases. It's also Anthony Rizzo's high school. Thoughts and prayers go out to everyone in South Florida on Wednesday.
And you blame also one thing also, these kids playing Call of Duty. You know, that's the other thing that's really...
Yeah, I know. They think it's real. I don't get. I was never a Call of Duty fan, so I can't really relate.
It's like killing.
Well, I know what it is. I played it a few times, but I never was. I was a sports game fan.
It's like The Walking Dead. You're killing zombies.
I always wish they made a Walking Dead game and everything. But Tony,
they are.
We got to shift gears.
We'll be back with more. We'll be back with more commercial breaks.
Good night, America. Let's recap. What are we recapping, Tony? Smackdown, right?
Yes, a wild Smackdown.
Wild start, yes. Winner takes the triple threat. Winner enters the fatal, triple threat makes it a fatal four. Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler doesn't even happen as Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn attack Baron Corbin in the back, so therefore, and then they eventually make that them two will face Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in one-on-one matches, and if either one of them win, they one or both could be entered in the main event at Fastlane. Charlotte defeats Sarah Logan, Baron Corbin defeats Kevin Owens, WWE United States title online Bobby Roode versus Randy Orton doesn't happen. I forgot why. What happened, Tony? Was it, Jinder Mahal gets his nose where it doesn't belong, don't he? Yes, and then we have the New Day and Pancakes and Benjamin and Gable, and New Day defeat Benjamin and Gable. Tony, I'm sick of the Pancakes.
It's like the Bootios. You gotta love. I know the Bootios is one of their things, but that was starting to get really old. Now it's Pancake City. The next thing it should be.
Are they gonna come out with Tony WrestleMania weekend? Are we gonna see pancake mix at the WrestleMania store?
I don't know. We might see something, but kudos to all the fans 4 years ago for that stamp shot. People saying that WrestleMania 30 was the best. I don't think so. I think WrestleMania 34 is gonna top 33.
Well, I definitely think it'll top 33. But apparently, a lot of the fans. I was reading some stuff on this message board that WrestleMania 30 was big on Bourbon Street. A lot of wrestling fans, a lot of wrestlers were down there as well. So Tony, while I'm on Bourbon Street and you have to walk me through like I'm a 2-year-old, we're gonna find some wrestlers. We're gonna get some selfies.
There's a lot of things. But remember, WCW Nitro's been there at the Superdome. There's been numerous Super Bowls there at Superdome. It's bigger. Well, it's second bigger to Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras was just this past Tuesday.
Yes, and it's the biggest. Mardi Gras is like the biggest for New Orleans because they don't get to celebrate. Remember, they're trying to recover from 2005's hurricane.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
I think they pretty much recovered, didn't they?
Well, the Saints won a Super Bowl, but.
Anyway, let's shift gears. New Day won, and then Ziggler defeated Zayn. Corbin defeated Owens. Both of them are in. It's now a fatal 5-way for Fastlane.
It's just like the Elimination Chamber with the fatal 7.
Yeah, very weird. I don't understand what they're doing. A mixed match challenge. Rusev and Lana defeat Elias and Bayley. Rusev. They had matching outfit. Tony, me and you should have matching uniforms.
We should, but
I'm not wearing Lana's outfit.
Elias and Bailey, that was not a good team. Elias is like, who wants to walk with Elias? He's starting to get me nervous.
Quickly, 205 Live, Mark Andrews defeats Tozawa. Drew Gulak defeats Tony Nese for the Cruiserweight title tournament. And next week, Alexa Bliss's boyfriend, Mr. Murphy, is competing. We're taking time out. When we come back, we're going to recap Ring of Honor and NXT. That's next on the Ringside Report. We're back here on the Ringside Report for this Friday. Hope everyone's getting ready for the weekend. Tony, got any plans this weekend?
Gonna go to BCW and Waukesha Saturday. Gonna go to Powell maybe on Sunday. Possibly watch the All-Star Weekend in Los Angeles.
Oh yeah, it should be exciting.
By the way, hashtag 2020 All-Star Game in Chicago, baby.
United Center should be exciting. Are we going, Smoothie?
We're going because I think we're going to see a good dunk contest, better than 88's dunk. Well, I think 88's dunk contest was still the best.
It'll be Aaron Gordon and Zach Levine doing it again, I bet.
I hope that that other guy from the Bulls makes it. That would be good.
Who?
The guy that got injured.
Zach Levine. That's who I'm talking about.
He's a great dunk. That was a great dunk contest in 2016.
And neither one of them are in the dunk contest this year. So tonight's the rookie-sophomore game, right, or the celebrity game? Both of them.
The celebrity game and then the Rising Star Challenge where Laurie Mackerman's in it.
Yeah. And then, of course, tomorrow night you got the three-point contest, the dunk contest. There's something else, the skills challenge.
Yeah, skills challenge. They have hashtag the dunk contest hashtag give LeBron a chance. And LeBron's a pussy, also, by the way.
And also, and then on Sunday is the All-Star Game. Also, Sunday would have been my grandma's birthday, so happy birthday to her in heaven.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Jesus, take the wheel. Okay, let's Ring of Honor. BCB and Brian Malone's first coast-to-coast ends in a no contest when Silas Young and Kenny King start to brawl. So then it turns into a six-man tag. Coast-to-coast and Kenny King defeat BCB, Malonis, and Silas Young. Then, Ring of Honor, or Women of Honor title tournament match, Mandy Leon defeats Madison Rayne. And then finally, for the Ring of Honor world title, Dalton Castle defeats Punishment Martinez. Then for NXT, WWE United Kingdom title on the line, Pete Dunne defeats Roderick Strong. Aleister Black comes out and starts yammering on in his black suit, and he gets interrupted by Killian Dane, and Killian Dane says, "You're pretty much next." And Tony, that's going to be a big match. Killian Dane from Sanity against Aleister Black. The winner of this could possibly be getting, which I already know this is to be fact, probably going to be the next #1 contender and going to be getting a match at TakeOver New Orleans.
Absolutely, and that is always the fact of life.
What the hell are you talking about, the fact of life? That's Eli Drake.
Hashtag dummy.
Tony, we're talking about NXT. Where the hell is your head?
My head's always been...
Up
well,
your
I'm just
ass.
saying, it's always been a fact because Aleister Black has got title shots, but I want to see possibly a good match, but I want to see if New Orleans can top better than Dallas and Orlando.
I think Dallas did. Yeah, Dallas had a takeover. We didn't go to it last year. I thought last year's was really good. I think this year's will be good if they get Ciampa Gargano.
Yeah, that was good. The New Orleans probably good, but Dallas was good because you had the
Bobby Roode. Who did he defend against? I forgot.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Then you had, of course,
Was
32.
it?
Remember, you had Asuka versus Bayley where the change of the guard happened.
That's when Asuka. She never did lose that title.
She's never lost to one bit. She's like a Goldberg.
And do you think she wins the title? And she'll win the title at WrestleMania weekend this year, probably. But the women's title.
Not really. I don't think so.
You don't think she defeats Alexa Bliss?
No, I'm gonna probably if I don't think Alexa might win, I think Alexa won't even go to WrestleMania. I think Nia Jax is gonna win the whole thing.
Nia Jax has a chance to end the winning streak. We'll be talking about that next week, though, Tony. A week from today, we'll have the wrap up or the warm up. Anyway, TM61 gets a win, and then the NXT Women's Title. Shayna Baszler defeats Ember Moon by disqualification. Therefore, the rematch most likely it's going to happen at TakeOver New Orleans. I'm a fan of Shayna Baszler. I think she should get the title. If she wins the title, does that mean Ember Moon gets called up WrestleMania weekend?
Probably.
I mean, there's a lot of women on these rosters. Do you think there's room to have another one?
There could be numerous tests, but
Ember Moon was in the Royal Rumble, right?
Yep. I don't think Shayna Baszler is qualified to be women's champion. I still think she's a bully, and I still think that she's got her UFC tactics. So I'll be the popcorn stand watching, God forbid, something else, because that match is going to bore the shit out of me.
No, Tony, that match is not going to be boring. No match is boring WrestleMania weekend.
I'll be at the Crab House or whatever.
You'll be sipping beer at the Daughtry concert. Chair breaks.
I'll be sipping smoothies at the smoothie game.
I want a smoothie down there, Tony. It's official. I want a smoothie.
We got New Orleans is gonna be the best, but I'm just thinking Ember Moon, if she does lose the title,
yep,
it would be like last year's WrestleMania where she didn't win, or she was actually takeover where she didn't win. But New Orleans has got to be topping something because you never know. I think that's where EC3 is going to make a debut.
I believe so. That's a good call. I hope he does because I want to see EC3's debut.
Ember Moon doesn't make her debut until 35 because they just signed, or they're going to sign Ronda Rousey to a contract next Sunday.
Yeah, we didn't even address that. We didn't even talk about that last on Wednesday's show. Ronda Rousey's going to be signing her contract at Elimination Chamber.
So it's possible that it could happen, but I don't know.
We'll see what happens. That's Ring of Honor. I see. We're taking time out when we come back. Tony, we're in the final top 10 of Ringside Report moments, and it's one that'll haunt me forever, as it was the debut of the 0.1%. We'll be back. Okay, we're back here on the Ringside Report. Happy Friday. I'll get these days right eventually.
Right. Well, let's see. When do we? Okay. By the way, I know we're. Oh, that's Friday. Okay, never mind.
We're on Friday.
Happy birthday to the late great Harry Carey on Wednesday. Well,
his birthday was on Valentine's Day.
No, his death. I'm sorry.
Oh, he died on Valentine's Day?
No, he wasn't born on Valentine's Day.
No, I said he died on Valentine's Day?
He died on Valentine's Day 20 years ago.
Aw. That's sad. Oh, Harry Carey. Okay, Tony, it's time. It's time for the infamous, we're in the top 10. We'll, of course, announce number 1 in this very studio with, we will be doing that on Friday, April the 13th. But until then, we still got 9 more before that. And Tony, we're in the top 10. Number 10 tonight, or today, whenever you're watching this. And it was, of course, and we're going to picture it. Me and Brandon, for Ringside Report, was it 200 or 300? I forgot.
I think it was 300.
No, it was 200.
No, it was 200.
It was 200. We were outside of AT&T Park in San Francisco. And all of a sudden, at the end, static broke. And then this happened. Ladies and gentlemen, Ringside Report moment number 10, the debut of the 0.1%. You know what? I don't know what else to say.
I don't know what to say either.
So I mean, it's just.
Do you get the point now? Do you get the point now about this? Oh, the 0.1%. Yes, everybody, I do own 0.1% of the Ringside Report because somebody brought me in. Come on in.
People thought it was Charlie Jr., but I set up a great thing with the owner of Power Team, Mr. Bob Perella.
Brandon, you know what? I always doubted you. I did. I'm not going to lie. We were back and forth, but you know what you said? Trust me on this. Talk to me. I said, okay, I'll give you one chance. But you know what? I took that 0.1, and I did it. Ringside Report, you have no idea what I'm bringing to the table. Power Entertainment, through the roof. Ringside Report, through the roof. With myself and Brandon McGrath together. Power Entertainment and Ringside Report. Point taken.
Oh, Smoothie, it sickens me.
Yeah, I know. I just woke up from the nap. What happened?
Well,
that thing was just stupid. It was
no, it wasn't,
stupid.
Tony. It was Brandon and Perella decided of course, me, Tony, and Brandon owned 33.3% of this show. There was 0.1%. Brandon found a loophole, went behind my back, got Perella to sign the papers, and he became, and of course they had to announce it on our 200th episode from San Francisco.
I heard from my brain sources that I guess I heard that when Brandon found that loophole, he signed a contract with the lawyer. What's his name? Chris Hoff.
Chris Hoff's a snake.
I know he is. That's why you never trust lawyers. But hey, he didn't last that long, did he?
No, he didn't. And I believe we had. Did we already have that point?
We already had that. We already had that footage where it happened at Wrestle Rage. It happened in 1 second. Just 1 second.
Yeah, his mouth was his bark was bigger than his bite.
Don't forget, Perella was also running Power Entertainment, but he did a pretty good job as running Power. But Jimmy got his revenge later on.
Yeah, indeed, I believe that was the same night he lost Power Entertainment, wasn't it, or no?
Yep, that was absolutely. It was the same night. It was the longest Wrestle Rage night ever.
Yeah, the one Wrestle Rage I had to commentate for, and it was 100 hours long. And then the other longest one. Do you remember the first one at
Oh, the audio.
Oh my God! I was training. I had to do ring crew that night. That one didn't. We didn't even get out of there till 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah, but still, that was the best because they effed up the flag. Funny story about that one quickly. They effed up the flag. I was supposed to wait for Ricklo's account, but Markham forgot to tell Ricklo the cue. I couldn't hear Ricklo off the music, so Ricklo had to come back and grab me, and we still did the flag. But I was sweating balls that day.
That was a very chaotic day.
That was, but it was a long Hall of Fame. It took forever. It was oh my God.
All right, so that's that. We'll be number 9 will be next week, and I believe every show while we're in New Orleans, we're also going to unveil one of our moments as well. So stay tuned for that. Okay, that's a preview for Monday. We're going to recap Impact, preview Raw, and Smackdown, both from Phoenix, Arizona, and the home of baseball spring training games kick off next week too. So Arizona's the place to be next week.
And the future home of the 2019 Royal Rumble.
Indeed. Well, the same city, different building.
Yeah.
They're at the Talking Stick Resort Arena, where WrestleMania will be at Chase Field.
It should be the Walking Taco Stick Arena.
I want a walking taco. Anyway, now you got me hungry again. Oh yeah, that's gonna do it for this. Everyone have a great weekend. Enjoy All-Star Weekend. Enjoy everything. The weather's finally getting warmer. We're getting closer to spring. For the King of Controversy, I'm Ryan Young. Thank you for watching the Ringside Report, your front row seat to all things wrestling.